Before we jump into this episode, I want to invite you to join our community to help you become a better steward, scale to billions, and ultimately give more or all of it away. All I want you to do is to click the subscribe button right now. I love your support. It's incredible to see your comments, and we're just getting started. I can't wait to go on this journey with you. Thank you so much for subscribing. It means the world to me. Welcome to the Build It to Billions podcast, where we guide successful entrepreneurs and investors on their journey from millions to billions. We believe that the key to scaling your business and compounding your wealth starts every single day with the mindset and practice of stewardship over ownership and applying billionaire biblical principles. Our ultimate goal to help you scale and compound your wealth and life so you can give more or all of it away to help MVPs. I'm your host today, Brett Swartz. In every episode, we feature some of the world's top entrepreneurs, millionaires, and billionaires. They share their principles, values, secrets, and wisdom, providing each of us with the insights we need to reach the next level of faith, success, and impact. I'm excited about our next guest. He's out of the great state of Texas, originally from California. He's a leading partner in what's called Algorithmic zero-day index option trading, creating a new standard for liquidity and growing your capital to reach financial freedom. He's got a really cool background that we're going to be touching on today. And really what we're going to be focused on is risk premium wealth plan. I think he'll be a unique guest for this podcast and a unique background. And so much more. Please welcome to the show with me, Mr. Mark Anderson. Mark, how are we doing?
Very nice to be here. I love that intro, so thank you for the kind words. And I'm excited to just spread the message of zero DT risk premium here, and also kind of expand people's mind to what's really possible if they can do as well.
Very cool. And with that being said, before we dive into the topic at hand, would you give our listeners just a little bit more about your story and your current focus?
Yeah, so I actually, started out as kind of a turtle reader, dyslexic kid in elementary school and everything. I was told basically for my whole life that I was a slow reader. I was in basic algebra and remedial math. I was going to go to junior college. I went to a poor college, and then I kind of decided that I was going to decide what my limitations are. And other people ended up getting an engineering degree, started in kind of like advanced hospital construction in California. As I started to do that and commuted, I took a large interest in investing and stuck with that. Tried a lot of real estate, tried a lot of Warren Buffett value investing, tried like Section 8 housing. And then I basically realized that there were a few pillars to wealth. That was basically asymmetric risk to reward, liquidity, and then some type of basically multiple upside and compounding with a high degree of certainty of income. So I started to get more into that, and basically I went from a construction worker to a remote SDR to making 62 grand a year to over $1 million a year, and then opening one of the larger zero DT hedge funds out there now. So it's been quite the rocket ship over the past few years. I'm also very involved with charities, volunteering with kids and charities for child sex trafficking, as well as going through the process of being a trainer and coach for Tony Robbins as well. So into that kind of psychological self-development stuff as well, which I recommend people check out as well.
Amazing. So much there. I love all of that. Before we dive into the topic at hand, which is risk premium wealth plan, how to build one of those, let's take one other step back. I believe we've all been given certain gifts in this life, and these gifts have been given us to be blessing and help to others. Some people call them strengths, superpowers. I'm curious, what's that one or two gifts you believe you were given, and how does that help how you help and bless people today?
Kind of my tagline actually came up with this at a breathwork retreat, if you guys have ever heard of somatic breathwork, but it was like sing O muse to the man that has lit the fire in others because he has found it in himself. So kind of being an example for what's possible and really leading by that example and having no judgment for anyone I may help or talk to, because I'm sure I've been close to where you are, or we can always relate that someone's had it worse and made it further than we're today.
Awesome. Okay, I love that example of what's possible, no judgment, and inspiration for others who are on a similar journey. Very cool. So now let's dive into the topic. And what's the number one secret to building a risk premium wealth plan?
I would say the main thing is you got to decide if it's worth it for you. But the main premise that we've gotten to now is the democratization of information and data and automation. The price has gone down to a magnitude of prime. So information that 10 years ago would have cost hedge funds millions of dollars to realize, you can basically just link up a $90 a month trading bot that can basically execute all this stuff for you, and you can have access to a back testing software that could effectively do all that for you. What I like to say is I'm giving away the secrets and sell the implementation. So if you want to check out my YouTube channel, 0 Day Mark, you could literally build that portfolio in like an hour Not saying that it's easy because you didn't test it. So when it starts to go up and down, you'll probably give up on it quickly. But it's as easy as getting a six pack, is what I like to say. But there's a reason very, very few people get to that level of health and that level of wealth.
So if you like this little short clip of the interview I just did, click over here to watch the full interview. And please don't forget to subscribe. Thanks so much, everybody.